Hi everyone, this is Andy. My YouTube channel is Andy Amazon Advocate. Today I have a very good friend. His name is James. Okay, James. He's from this company called Merchant Spring. Hello, James. Hi.
Hey, Andy.
Hey. Maybe before I talk more about you, maybe you want to let my fans know more about you. Your name and of course which company you're from and what do you guys do?
Sure. So, well, look, thanks for having me, Andy. And I guess to start off with, I represent Merchant Spring. So myself and another guy co-founded this business together, and we are a SaaS product that helps marketplace sellers kind of improve their visibility of what's going on across all the marketplaces they sell in. So in some cases, that could be if you have a scenario where you have multiple Amazon accounts that you manage, which could be for each Amazon region in the world, or you sell across multiple marketplaces that aren't Amazon. Our tool lets you see them all in one place, right?
Wow. So which are the platforms that actually you guys support now?
If I was to list them all, Andy, I'd be here for almost an hour. No, it's over 100 marketplaces around the world, and that's everything from France to Chile. But the key ones are really Amazon Global, eBay Global, Walmart Global. So there's 100 in total that we connect to.
Wow, fantastic. Okay. As a matter of fact, when I saw them on the website, I'm already a fan of it because it really got me excited, and to try it out and everything. So James, can you tell us? I believe that you, in time like this, confidentiality is always the key, right? I mean, people is worried, are you selling my database and everything? And of course, I'm not going to ask you a stupid question like, are you selling my database? I'm sure you are not, right? I'm sure you're not, and I'm sure that you get this question every day, right? So can you maybe let us know, where are you based? Are you based in China, or is it in Australia, or is it in Singapore or whatever? And are you obliged to any laws and things like that for the confidentiality of our Amazon seller accounts?
Yeah, that's a really good question. And I think the reason why we continue to exist in this day and age is because of our commitment to data privacy. Now, to be really honest, we are based in Melbourne, Australia, and all of our engineering team are here in Melbourne, Australia. And as a result of that, we have to abide by all of the data privacy laws here. I think Australia has been in the news about the Facebook shenanigans.
Yes.
And also, given that we do business with sellers and partners, in UK, US, and so on, we do have to abide by a rigorous set of privacy laws. And I think if we make a commitment to all of our sellers that we remain private, and because some of our sellers are very large organizations like L'Oreal, for example. So you could imagine you wouldn't want to kind of get on the wrong side of them legally. Yes. So yeah, we have to make that commitment, and that is why sellers continue to trust us.
True. And I understand that you guys are also one of the official, what do we call it, partners in Amazon in terms of the software section?
Yeah, that's correct. So we actually have worked very closely with our local Amazon representatives in Sydney. So we've been to Amazon Sydney head office. We've done presentations to all their regional account managers, and they fully endorse our product. And that's why we're able to have listings on the Amazon App Store in every market. And they very much are aware of what our dashboard does, being able to kind of harbor multiple Amazon accounts.
I mean, a quick fun things to add is I've been to Amazon, office as well, that place is really crazy. You can't take photos, highly security. They have a security guard at every corner of the office and everything. It's so crazy, guys. Okay. By the way, what happened is I have a global selling masterclass. I call it a GSM, which I just recently launched. And this GSM class is a teaching of total of additional 12 platforms, not only about Amazon, but 12 other platforms in US. Okay, there are like, for example, eBay, Walmart, even like Wayfair, Shopify, etc. And of course, if anyone is interested, you can actually click the link below my YouTube video. The link is over there. And if you are also a seller that in other platforms, you may really want to consider, using Merchant Spring to connect all your accounts in one location to take a look at your sales your advertising, and etc. Which are the best performing products, etc. So of course, James is very nice. He actually gave a very good offer for all my students or fans who is interested in this platform. So if you guys are interested, okay, the link is also below my YouTube video, and feel free to click on it and to subscribe it. And of course, if you have any questions you want to ask the man himself, okay, ask James himself, not any other people, James, okay? So you can actually put your comments, your questions in the comment below, and I'll make sure that I will pass it to him, and he will answer personally, and I'll give it to you. Is that okay? And of course, James, maybe before I end everything, I don't want to do this video for too long. I want to ask you one last question, okay? I mean, you definitely have seen so-called the growth of online selling over the years, right? And during this pandemic, for this about 15 to 16 months, do you see an increase of sales in the sellers, or do you see a decrease of sales?
It's very interesting, Andy. It depends where the seller is, right? So in the US, we saw some people decrease, and that's because they were unable to get inventory, or they were stuck with the IPI issue and couldn't put too much stock in FBA. However, in Australia, we saw Amazon sellers get, 3,000% uplift. Because in Australia, there was this massive rush to buying online because you couldn't go anywhere. So the answer varies, and I would say that let's just put it this way: some markets, sellers who are exposed to some markets, are seeing some ridiculously high, sales levels, and some, so let me give this away here. In Amazon Australia, some really cheap, let's say Amazon advertising as well, because of the, let's say, untapped market.
True. Although Australia, I only have 3 SKU, but it's doing quite well. I think it's time for me to put in more SKUs for Australia soon. Very good. Okay. So thank you so much for your time, in coming to my YouTube channel for doing this interview. I wish you all the best, and I hope that we can travel soon, and I'll come to Australia to see you soon. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Andy. Appreciate it.
Bye.